The film was always designed to be a campaigning film. And I suppose to some degree there was an inevitability about the sensibilities of the film because this is my first documentary. And my background in terms of sensibilities is feature films. So what I understand in terms of the aesthetic or the emotional journey of a piece of work that is filmed is very much to do with a visceral journey, an empathetic journey, on which we are confronted with the truth, and in a very challenging way, because we are seeing the points of view from the inside of what are the equivalent of characters in a film, because they're speaking for themselves. There is no narrator's voice there. I'm not present in the film. That was a decision from the very outset. Documentaries very often are discursive. They are rational structures that invite thought, but rarely emotion. And they are very often pieces of work that lead you by the nose, in a sense, and invite you to understand things in a certain way with a narrator's voice. I absolutely didn't want this. I wanted this film to be an assault of the truth upon the person receiving the information and receiving it in a very emotive way. So it's inevitable that the film should have that kind of challenging invitation to an audience that they cannot escape from. And the film has engendered and given birth to activists, I'm thrilled to say, in every country in the world. It has elicited the most extraordinary responses, emails I receive on a daily basis from men who have raped, sometimes confessing rapes to me, sometimes simply seeking a conversation with me about how it can be that some of them have never raped, would never dream of raping, believe themselves to have complete respect for women, wouldn't dream of raising a hand to a woman, and yet they recognize their thinking in the thinking of the rapists and their lawyers, and they're very troubled by this. And that, of course, is because patriarchal societies as a whole, the world over, not just in India, do have this thinking as endemic. It comes with the territory. And I have extraordinary emails from women and girls who themselves have been survivors or victims of abuse or rape, and have found a great strength in the film and want to join the army of supporters and people who move the world further beyond this oppressive patriarchal regime of gender inequality which we are suffering under.